checker, and that is correct. We can start game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. There we go, we're officially underway. Somalian getting a draw against fans after being in the winning position. Tristop making his debut in this season's DAS Champions League. Funnily enough, didn't win a single league game, but then on the playoffs he was a completely different species there, making it all the way to the finals, losing 5-3 or 5-2 against Andy. So yeah, looking to claim top spot for himself. I'm sure would be around his expectation height. A lot of new players joining that can definitely make a push for the top spots. You have Miles, for example, who we haven't seen a long time ago playing DAS, I would say, but can definitely compete with the very best, as he's shown in some DAS Masters editions. And Merker, for me, could definitely be one of the dark horses, you can call it, because you haven't seen him play in a long time. But if you saw the match against Jedi played really consistent, and yet he won all 4 games against Jedi, so that could be definitely one of the ones to watch for this season's Champions League. Somalian looking for a J really early on, and now that's the long bar dependency. And oh my gosh, Somalian getting blitzed with squares, barely getting the long bar to the left, is able to reopen the well, and boom, they're dead for Somalian. 104, Tristop with 140. Very solid start here. We're looking a little tricky with those T dependencies. Gonna get 1 T, and yeah, nice adjustment there for the S. That is such a simple move to do, but to execute, but it can be very hard to think of that in the moment, because there are a lot of combinations. But yeah, Tristop definitely knows his stuff. Also wearing the One Piece t-shirt, which for the weebs out there, I mean, definitely one of the all-time great animes. One I haven't watched, but yeah, who knows. There is a live action of it on Netflix. I wonder if that's if you haven't watched One Piece at all, and you don't want to go through all the 2000 episodes, you could just watch the live action, have a feel for it. Or I wonder if it works the other way. I'm not sure if there's any One Piece fans around other than Tristop. Somalian hitting the delayed Vits, currently at 191, Tristop at 307, already 110,000 points ahead of Somalian's score. Oh no! Somalian's gonna misdrop that Z there, and from that Z misdrop onwards, he's just not gonna be able to survive that. And Somalian will be down at 239. Early top out there from Somalian. Tristop's already good with game 1. And GG's. So yeah, seed should now be 7-6. And we have a ready from both players, so we can start game number 2. Yeah, just increment the first 2, yeah. We don't re-roll a new seed here. Alright, game number 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, I mean, when you talk about hyped animes, One Piece is definitely one of those that's at the top. What's up, this and that? That's the beat. That's the best. Yo, yo, yo. Has to be. There has to be like a Das like rap song. It has to be made. Oh no, Somalian lost Das and couldn't get the longbar to the right. Oh no, and he's not gonna be able to survive anymore. Somalian is then at 3,000. Tristop's good with 30,000 points. And a little bit of a pickle as well, but it didn't look like he was in any risk of topping out. So yeah, Tristop takes game 2. Nah, man, I think you're just giving 2 games to Tristop, because I think you're too good if it starts 0-0. So you want to give the 2-game head start, and then you're gonna unleash your true potential. Damn, like it almost sounds like I'm talking about Alp, honestly. We can start game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'm so disappointed that Alp is not playing again in DAS Champions League because he's a true underdog. Like, you can't root against Alp. That's the thing, like, you just can't do it. Like, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever to dislike the guy. Like, you just want him to do well because of his positive energy and the way that he accepts losing as well, like. So yeah, 2 early top outs for Somalian, but if this was a best of 5, that would mean that, oh no, oh my gosh, Spar gets over, Tetris for Somalian, and gets J over, so this should be quite an easy situation to get out of. That S is a little bit tricky to take care of, but it will just create a longboard defense on the left side. Ooh, Tristop getting a bit high, will have to burn with the T's there, looking for something to the left side. Now going through the same kind of J drought that Somalian was facing for a bit there, but there's J. And Tristop's able to reopen the well without any issues whatsoever. Kind of a low start in terms of long bars in this game. Oh, and oh my gosh, Tristop's able to take a double there, keeping the well open, but he needs a long bar now. And there's no long bar inside, and Tristop will be done at 62,000. Somalian needs 63 for the win, but also getting the same drought here. Oh, but Somalian's gonna get long bar in time and take the game. Oh my gosh. The long bar was there, but yeah, Tristop just couldn't wait enough time for it, unfortunately. And Somalian takes game 3. GG's. Yeah, this is gonna go into stats, guys. Like, by the way, we're in about a week or so, we're gonna have like player stat cards and all that stuff, and so like just be careful about that. You don't want to like when's your time to play, you don't want to be looking at your stars cards and be like, yeah, that's not that good. GG's online PB. Yeah, it's 9-8. It's 9-8 now. What's up, Aki? Das, the Das ambassador, the original Das ambassador. GG's on Lines VB. Combined Lines VB. It's Das! And it's... so far it's being ass. We can start game 4. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Bit of a tricky start once again. I mean, both players stacking kind of high. Somalian gets a Tetris, but Tristop couldn't use that long bar for a Tetris because the well was covered, but doing a great job so far when covering it. Unlucky long bar because then he couldn't place the square on the left there. Oh, missing the flat burn with the J there, but at that high it's impossible to see that. Yeah, could have burned with the bar there as well. Very tricky situation for... Didn't go for the flat J placement. Maybe this one was good as well. Nice quick tap of the Z there to the left. Beautiful task control from Tristop, having to cover the well right before the long bar though. So Tristop not out of the woods just yet. Somalian is though, and scoring 141. Tristop at 44,000. Oh my gosh, Tristop barely getting the long bar to the left. But he's out of any... He needs an L right now. L is pretty much the only piece that he can get to the left side. And there's no L inside. And that's going to be a top up for Tristop at 49,000 points. And that is the new Lines PB of the set, I believe. Oh my gosh. And out of nowhere, it's 2-2. 2-2. Wow. Man, should we get like the Conference League layout here? Should we like change this to Conference League? Oh man, very unfortunate. We call it a six-sider GDH. Hannah said it. No, it was Arbaro who said it, I believe. Who came up with that name? Or no, it was Omenwak. It was Omenwak who said it in chat. Yeah. Yeah, I think you should swap with them this and that. Like you be in the Champions League and they be in Conference League. We can start game number 5. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Rough start here from Tristop, misdropping the J, but could set up a nice roof burn on top of it when the time comes. Somalian with a clean Tetris early on. Tristop just having to take a burn, and with the long bar dependency, which is going to get filled. Oh, doesn't get the square to the left there. Yeah, interesting. Very unusual stuff going on here for the time being, but not a fatal move by any means necessary. But yeah, Tristop needing a J. The square will get to the left there, and there's a J piece. Somalian ready for a Tetris here. On row 4, column 1, gonna get it. Well, and oh my gosh, he's gonna set up for another one by that misshift or intentional greediness, and it's gonna work out. I'm sure Aki would be proud of that move right there. I'm sure the Grandmaster would approve that square to create a dependency, because then the left side would be 4 high. So I think that's a pretty good move if you ask me, and Aki. 119 for Somalian, 62,000 for Tristop. Nice job of filling out the left side Tetris, going up to 85. So it's like a 60,000 point lead at this early stage of the game. And yeah, Somalian could have like maybe tried to put the S to the left to commit the bar, but maybe saw it too late there. Good setup with the late Vits here. Actually, this is yeah, but we'll opt not to because has a overhang tuck setup already, so doesn't want to create too many stuff there, too many dependencies with tucks setups. Oh, Somalian going for the vertical burn is set up for a Tetris though, and had the perfect ball transfer. But nevertheless, we'll get the third Tetris and we'll transfer it with 1 extra burn. 50 lines in, 216 for Somalian, 162 for Tristop, so it's like a 50,000 point lead. 2.5 Tetris is almost, but not really that much. 2.25. Like, want to be more specific. Oh no, Tristop creating a long bar dependency on column 2. and adding more weight on top of that of the we'll call it 10 because there are no spots for putting that, but that mishap of creating long weapons is gonna hurt Tristop a little bit. But turning into a column 8 setup, only one piece from Tetris readiness, and there it is, Tetris for Tristop, and with one more burn we'll switch it back to the right side. We have 285 for Somalian, 233 for Tristop, and what has been by far the best match of the set, the best game of the set so far. Surely this is not going to be our third draw in a row. Like, this is going to show up in the Arbaro daily update thing, and it's gonna, people are gonna think it's fake. 3 draws in a row and Tetris, no way. No way. We're making history, guys, here on Das Tetris. Someone with the delayed VITs, didn't see the if it was an actually necessarily delayed VITs because the board didn't look accommodating for an S, so but Somalian creating quite a lot of tuck setups, gonna burn out of the VITs, gonna tuck the S there. And yeah, won't be Tetris ready for the time being here, but with that T-burn he will. Somalian at 407, Tristop at 394. So Somalian ahead by half a Tetris, but behind by 6 lines, so definitely with a bigger advantage than what the score would suggest for now. And yeah, will we see a delayed VITs for Somalian this time? If the Z comes, then I think that's... Oh yeah, there was, but yeah, doing that delayed VITs there would have been very, very bad there, to say the least. And yeah, Somalian, instead of trying to burn with the J right away, opted to fill the auto dependency first, which had to result in more burns, but I guess it was a safer move at the time. Somalian has 508, Tristop at 490. And yeah, it looks like the players are getting more into their groove now. Some very unlucky situations have resulted in most of the top outs. Like, it happens to even to the very best of players where they just misjudge a situation just a little bit. And then with DAS especially, things can just go out of control so quickly. Tristop transitions at 560. And Somalian will transition at 600,000, so Somalian transitioning 40,000 points ahead. And all of a sudden we went all the way from the Conference League to DAS Champions League again. Like, very good 18 from both players. And the 19 start so far has been very, very good as well. Somalian looking for a J piece, will get it. Waited nicely for it. Only had to take 2 burns. No Aki bar there for Somalian. We'll set up after in a more safer way. Ooh, not getting any L's or J's. There's an L finally. That drought kept on going for longer. That would have been very tricky. Somalian getting a square, getting the Tetris 664. That could have been a bit dicey if the wrong pieces had showed up there. Tetris for Tristop though, 677. Tristop is ahead by 9 lines though, so Somalian still having the pace lead here, looking for something to burn. The T isn't really what you would hope for, but you just gotta do what you're given. If life gives you lemonades, you gotta score Tetrises somehow, or get into a position to score Tetrises. Tetris for Tristop. Tristop really starting to run away with this, actually. Just has been playing slightly more efficient, and all of a sudden it is 682 for Somalian, 797 for Tristop. But there is that 8 to 10 line gap, which could result in 2 Tetrises. It could result in like 70,000 points on level 28, so that there is that to take in consideration. Tristop, Tetris, 834, Somalian at 772, both players above max out pace for now. Tristop, if you want to call it, would like to call it, with an outside shot at 1.1 here, but getting a bunch of squares here. Tetris for Tristop, going up to 868. Somalian with the lucky 7s at 777. So in the bigger picture, Somalian is definitely with a good shot at this, and he's also 9 lines behind, so he can gauge how Tristop will approach this in the final levels. But yeah, getting the S to the left, no loss of DAS there, which would have been very, very critical, and it can happen when you misjudge the height of the middle of the board. But ooh, Somalian needs a bar right now. Not getting it, gonna get it. Oh, can't get it over. No, lost DAS at the worst time, and then that just didn't make it over. And Somalian with an 817. Tristop 948 is good. Feel free to play this out and get a max. Ooh, get a max out here if you'd like. Definitely still possible if another long bar shows up, and it does. And if Tristop could just go for the left well, but we'll opt to try to get it on the right well as well. Ooh, but that square was very, very risky. Oh my gosh, and just losing DAS, but it doesn't matter. GG's. Tristop is now 3 games to 2 up. And if Tristop wins the next game, he will win the set. If Somalian wins, then we'll have another tie. GG's. Oh, you pressed select. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. The seed is spelled bad. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Man, like, that's so funny. Bad at 5, yeah, that's what this has been so far. Except for the last game, like, even the bot knew. Wow. And this would not have happened without the Tristop missing the seeds as well, which makes this even more crazy. Wow. Wow, like, what is this? I'm freaking out, like. All right. It's game 6. It's a 6-sider, I suppose. Game number 6, 3-2-1 Tetris. I'm scared to go away for like a minute. I'm just gonna wait until this is over, because who knows what might happen here. But yeah, both players are enjoying a fine start, I would say. I mean, Somalian's board is looking a little bit flamboyant here, but a nice slip double there. S-spin doesn't really fix that, but yeah, it will result in another burn line. So yeah, it is. I wonder if I don't think missing the spin there on purpose would have been better. Actually, that was what I was considering. Like, because there are some scenarios. Oh, dirty damage for Somalian, let's go. And a nice double to follow it. 104 for Somalian, 123. Just because there are some situations which are very, very rare, where the best move is actually to do the 2D spin and just not rotate the piece. But it is not very often you do come across that. $157 for Somalian, $197 for Tristop. Small has been burning for quite a while, but Tristop hasn't really been able to capitalize on it. You'd expect Tristop to be a little bit further ahead at this stage. Probably not getting that good of a long bar timing anyway, which is the best time where a player can be burning, I suppose. 40,000 point lead for Tristop for the time being. Somalian reopens the well, although it being in a bit of a suboptimal way because there's still a hole to take care of, which is going to get solved. Just the long bar depends on the left. It's going to get filled as well. But Tristop is ahead by 100,000 points, so the thing I was mentioning about the lead being short, it definitely has gotten to the point where it's now very, very considerable. Small, but Tristop getting the J, the L for the tuck. Ooh, but setting up an overhang and gonna get the bar. There you go, Tetris for Tristop. Ooh, didn't flip the J to burn with the... Didn't flip the S to burn with the J, but I guess that's fine, yeah, because it's better piece, good pieces will arrive to kind of compensate for that, so yeah, it's all good. Tristop's gonna go for the delayed burn, and it definitely took a bit of a effect on the stack there because you were kind of hoping for the piece right after, and Tristop had to first add weight on top of the hole, but yeah, it's gonna be fine. Didn't really allow Somalian to really catch up that much. 321 for Somalian, but 428 for Tristop, 10 lines ahead. I'll be back in a second. Oh, hang on. Tristop, there you go. Tetris, 519. Tristop has transitioned 557 already at level 20, Small 442. Catches for Somalian 492 to Tristop 608, so it's in 100,000 point lead. Tristop with 10 lines in hand. With 10 lines ahead, Somalian has a 10 lines in hand. Or, as a bar would say, Somalian has 10 lines in pockets. But Somalian making some ground as Tristop hasn't been able to get into scoring position, still dealing with some... with that hole there at the bottom. Somalian Tetris 596, Tristop at 623. And yeah, won't go for any center welling. We'll take the extra burns, switch it back to the right side. Not taking that risk. Tristop getting a nice combo of the J and the long bar. Reopens the well. Tetris for Tristop. Tetris for Somalian already at 654 and has the 9 lines in hand. So Somalian with the advantage now. Out of nowhere, just, yeah, Tristop just had a bit of a prolonged dig, which wasn't even that many levels. Ooh, Tristop's board is looking really, really flat here. Gonna be able to take the double with the J and the long bar into the Tetris. And again, ready for the Tetris. Tetris for Tristop, 730. Somalian Tetris, 740. So Somalian with 10,000 point lead and the 10 lines in hands. When a very risky build there for Tristop, but getting the Lombard just in time. That left side is tough to get anything over here. Nice burn. But getting no pieces here. Oh, and this could be it for Tristop here. Oh my gosh, Lombard needs another one. And it's gonna get it over. Oh my gosh, how is Tristop still alive here? What? 775 for Tristop, 814 for Somalian. How did the Lombard arrive at the last possible second? But will it even matter as Tristop is back into a mess here? Gonna get the T left. Wow. Lombard flat, very, very good. But can't get anything to the left here. Needs to wait for the L. Oh my gosh, yeah, quick tap. But Tristop's running out of room and it just won't be enough. Oh man. Great effort there from Tristop. But he just had one or two too many dependencies there and couldn't get those in time. And we have another draw. Oh my gosh. It's the third time in this stream we've had a draw. What can I say? All of us are very, very even and balanced people out here. Wow. So that first time ever in the history of Classic Tetris, we've had 3 matches ending in a tie. Wow, that is incredible. Yeah. we're rigged just like UEFA is, I'm afraid. Sorry for the spoiler. Somalian not gonna be able to quite max that out, but 901, very, very good score there. But yeah, the last 2 games were really, really good, but the first 4 were like, they didn't even exist. And I guess that's a fair result to tie, because both of you had 2 early top outs each, I believe. And yeah, the last 2 games were very, very good. Only because this is a best of 6 though, that's the thing. Like, if this was a best of 5, then yeah. The 6th game was very, very good. And that was a really good effort there from Tristop. Like, it looked like he was gonna be out of trouble, but then RNG said no. Wow. So yeah, let's take a look at the standings here, if they have been updated already. I don't think they have yet. There we go. So, Tristop 1 draw, Somalian with 2 draws, same as Vance. That is incredible scenes right there. So Somalian and Vance both starting off with 2 draws. Vance getting a draw against Leolio, and Somalian drawing against Vance and Leolio, and Tristop drawing against Somalian. So we have a lot of draws here. This is going to make things much more interesting towards the end of the season if we have a lot of draws, I would say. Because it just means that the margins are going to get slimmer for the top 12. It's DAS, where there's nothing to separate the players. They're all equally the same at DAS. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Apologies for like some interruptions in the middle of the stream. I will try to like have that happen less in the future, but yeah, we'll see. But hopefully it wasn't too bad. I want to thank all the players, Somalian, Vance, Leolio, and Tristop for taking part in the Super Show. Every single of you tuning. And we'll be back. DAS Tetris will be back in around 2 hours with Omenquach. There will be 2 more matches coming up, which you definitely want to miss. We're gonna have coming up first at 1 UTC, Chiller versus Matt Martin. So Chiller making their DAS Champions League debut. And then we're gonna have Scotto versus Sofa, 2 veterans of the scene, which should be a very, very high scoring match and very, very exciting. So yeah, you definitely don't want to miss that. If you aren't already there, here's a link to our Discord where you can stay in tune with all the updates, how to sign up for season 3 and all that stuff, just to get a better understanding of how the event goes. Here it is. And yeah. Nah, who knows? Maybe it'll work in a different way next time. Maybe just have like try to sleep a different time next time and see if that works, because I think it's all a matter of balance. So yeah, now we'll find someone to raid who is doing Tetris. We have Sharky. We have Doodle doing Eat My Elo as well, but we'll raid Sharpie, who is currently... Oh, we have Scamper and Scotto. Scotto will be playing later in Dallas Champions League, so let's see what his playstyle is looking like right now. But yeah, I can kind of understand that. Yeah, it's not really a time that I like talking about it too much, honestly. Like having to sleep a really weird time and stuff. But yeah, that is all from me. Owen Bach will be here in 2 hours. See you guys.